Okay, wall bug. Wall bug is actually a regression of the dead bug. And I actually like using this exercise. I use this exercise much more frequently with patients than a dead bug. It's slightly easier to coach, and you actually get more feels, so to speak, in through the core and torso and whatnot. It does take a little bit of extra coaching. It's not something that you can just kind of leave patients at home do. We can use this for core exercise predominantly, but we could also actually be clever and use this to start integrating into overhead pressing patterns. If patients are sensitive with overhead positions, we actually might use this exercise to kind of create a little bit of isometric pressing pattern here. So what you're going to do is you'll get on your back. Your head's going to be about a fist length away from the wall. Hands are going to be on the wall about shoulder width apart, wide fingers, elbows pointing up towards the ceiling, and the hips, knees, and ankles at 90 degrees. Hips can be a little bit past 90 degrees. This is a big thing here that I want you to observe. The knees are past the hips here. Now, I'm okay if the knees are over the hips. The one thing I don't want are the knees to be past the hips here. And so what you'll notice is as the patient will go to start tapping the ground here, when they come back, they won't return to this position. It's very common for them to go tap one leg, and then they'll try and get in like a walking rhythm as opposed to tap, tap, tap. They'll try and go tap, 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 tap. It's not tap, 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 tap. It's one, 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 one. Another common pattern, faulty thing here is whenever the patient goes to push the wall. So what you're going to notice is I'm going to try and push the wall away. So that's going to be my cue, is push the wall away. Push the wall away, and I'm going to maintain that push, and then tap it with the ground with the heel of my shoe. Push the wall away. Get the ribs locked down. Heel tap. Heel tap. And so one thing that I'll do as the doctor here is I'll actually walk up and I'll grab their wrist and say, "Don't let me pull you off here." And so I try and pull their arm off, and they'll reactively push more. And so the idea here, what we're doing is the push here is actually activating what's called the anterior oblique swing. We'll cover that later. And so basically it's an anti-rotation exercise would be the goal, to try and build some anti-rotation stability. The tissues that we're going to be working on here predominantly going to be the internal, external obliques, again, rectus abdominis as well. Tap, tap. And then it's the progression here is going full extension there. Got to keep that push into the wall. Really common to lose that push into the wall. So don't verbally cue it. You just try and pull their arm off the wall. So really common losing that push. I got to push the wall away.